So this episode is going to be a bit different. I want to talk about something that doesn't get enough credit, the art form of the video game trailer. Video game trailers have really been setting trends for all trailers, especially movies and TV shows, for quite some time now. They don't really get the credit they deserve, but everybody loves to copy so much of what they do. So that's why I want to talk about some of the best game trailers ever made. So I asked you guys on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook at the Geeky Amreeki what you guys' favorite video game trailers were, and you definitely answered back. So with every episode of the greatest game trailers ever made, I will be talking about 6 different trailers, 3 that you guys enjoyed and 3 that I enjoyed. So enough preamble, let's get right into it. First up is Gears of War. Now, I had already planned on getting this game when the trailer came out, but man, when this trailer came out, it really changed a lot of things in the industry, not just with game trailers, but with movie and TV trailers as well. It was really one of the first trailers to take melancholic music and pair it with some really cool action stuff. If you hadn't seen anything about the game, you still wouldn't know what was going on or who you're fighting up until that very end reveal, which was pretty awesome.
Worn out faces, hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world.
That trailer, of course, was a viewer suggestion, but I was also going to put it on the list anyway if somebody hadn't suggested it, so it's kind of both of our favorites. Next up is one of my favorites, and that was the world premiere of Cyberpunk 2077's Game World. This trailer is doubly impressive because it shows you so much of this world and its denizens that Mike Pondsmith originally created, and it does so without spoiling anything. It shows you so much, but it tells you almost nothing. It was pretty successful because it got so many people who weren't excited for the game super stoked. But then again, CD Projekt Red has always been great at producing these amazing trailers that get you stoked for their games. So let's check out the world of Cyberpunk 2077.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else. Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion. But it's there, just around the corner, and it keeps you going. It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
Next up is another viewer submission, and that is Destiny 2's live action trailer. I really enjoyed this one too because I'm a big fan of Jordan Vogt-Roberts, the guy who made Kong Skull Island, and fingers crossed, is making the Metal Gear Solid movie. Robert's live-action short brings us this bombastic energy starring Nathan Fillion, scored with Beastie Boys' Sabotage. It's got a lot of great humor in it, and it also shows you what you and your squad can accomplish if you play together as these different classes in Destiny 2. So let's check out what a trailer can look like when a filmmaker is also a legit gamer.
Look, I know you're new here, so let me catch you up. Everything you love about Earth is gone. Your skinny, no-foam vanilla latte? Gone. Binge watching? Gone. Carbs, love songs, the Grand Canyon? Ruined! Okay, that didn't change much. But say goodbye to surprise parties, ketchup and mustard, late-night texts, Taco Tuesdays, and if that wasn't enough, puppies. Or...
Not the puppies.
I know, right? Who does that? I mean, I'm more of a cat guy, but still. Where was I? Everything is gone, except for the last city. And now, a psycho rhino named Gaul has come to take that away too. So it's time to bring out the big guns. It's not a metaphor, guys. Go grab some big guns. Because if we're going down fighting. Do it for the tower and the ramen shops. Do it for the loot they've taken from us. But most importantly, do it for the puppies! Follow that guy.
I am so proud of myself right now.
Next up is one of my all-time favorites, and that is Grand Theft Auto 4's World Reveal trailer. When this one came out, it really knocked my socks off because I'd always been a fan of the cinema and I had started my journey as a filmmaker. And the reason I enjoyed it so much is because it's basically an abridged version of a Catsy film. And that wasn't just because of the use of Philip Glass's classic, Pruitt Ego. What really did it for me was how it coupled the song with footage that was very reminiscent of the Koyaanisqatsi Catsy movie that it was kind of based off of. That trilogy is really about modern life and different aspects of it, and I think that this trailer was successful in conveying that message because it shows you this bustling city and all of its denizens. Not only does it work on its own as a piece of art, but at the end, the voiceover by Nico, the game's protagonist, knowing what his journey was and how he was trying to find himself and his way in this new world, and even as the game ended this unknown future, it really speaks to the use of the song and the way that they did the footage. And it really lets you know that you're in for a dark, wild ride when it comes to this game.
Life is complicated. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people. Perhaps here, things will be different.
Next up is another viewer submission, and this is for Assassin's Creed Revelations. I really enjoyed this one as well when it first came out. Seeing an older battle-hardened Ezio whoop a bunch of Templars' asses, especially accompanied by Woodkid's iron, was something special. On top of that, you and Ezio also get glimpses of the ghost of Altair. The trailer has a much darker, more ominous feel than those that preceded it, and it has a nice little narrative that goes out with a bang. Even when I rewatched the trailer for this episode, I just got excited to see it. It still holds up, and it still makes me wish the game had lived up to the promise of this piece of art.
deep in the ocean, dead and cast away, where innocence is burned in flames. A million miles from home, I'm walking ahead, I'm frozen to the bones. I am a soldier on my own, I don't know the way. I'm riding up the heights, all shame. I'm waiting for the call, the hand on the chest. I'm ready for the fight and fate. Sound of iron shots stuck in my head. The thunder of the drums dictates the rhythm of the fast, the number of days, the rising of the horns ahead. From the dawn of time to the end of days, I will have to run away. I want to feel the pain and the bitter taste of the blood on my lips again. Of snow is burning my hands, I'm frozen to the bones. I am a million miles from home, I'm walking away. I can't remind your eyes, your face.
And the last selection for this episode of Best Video Game Trailers Ever Made. This is a no-brainer. I can't say enough about this trailer. I think it is the best video game trailer ever made. It's debatably one of the best trailers ever made for any art form, whether it be television, movies, or games. Simply put, it is the yardstick that all trailers should be measured by. Period. If Christopher Nolan made a trailer for a game, this would be it. You have two alternating timelines, one in reverse and one in normal time. And they kind of meet in the middle with this massive gut punch that really hits you hard. And I'm going to be honest, the first time I watched it, I cried because it's that damn good. It was so good, in fact, that when the game came out, people really got angry because it didn't match the tone or the quality of the trailer that preceded it. And after you watch this, you're going to realize that the game it advertised, Dead Island, never stood a chance at living up to the expectations that this trailer created. Like I said, pretty damn amazing, right? It's the best video game trailer ever made in my eyes, and it's definitely one of the best trailers ever made, period. Now, these are just 6, 3 chosen by you guys and 3 chosen by me. I still have a bunch more that I want to talk about, and I'll do that in upcoming episodes. If you feel like I missed a trailer that definitely should have been in this first batch, let me know what it is in the comment section below, and I will include it in the next episode or upcoming episodes. Now, this week, I'll be doing something special. I'm going to be covering a thing called Geekdom, which is a little festival inside of another film festival called Agile for DFI. So throughout this week, look for little documentary style short films that I'll be putting up about the festival and about the people who are in it. Everything from cosplayers to artists and more. So that's it for this episode of the Geeky Amreeki. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.